Hi, Katie here with the astrology for the week. It's a very powerful week lined up for us this week. We're moving into the full moon in Scorpio on Thursday, which is of course Lunar Beltane. So May Day, the 1st of May, was the festival of Beltane, the Celtic fire festival of early spring in the Northern Hemisphere. And this full moon is the lunar celebration of Beltane. So I'll talk more about that in a bit. But we're moving into this energy, so it's a very powerful energy that we're building up towards this full moon. Today, right now, we have a Grand Trine in air. So this means that there's a very positive, harmonious flow in the air element. So communication is key. Think big, expand your mind, see the big picture, because that's what we want to see. And if there are things you want to communicate, they'll probably flow more easily now. The moon in Libra likes to be diplomatic. You'll probably find that you want to be peaceful, bring harmony to situations, and you might shy away from arguments more than usual. So try not to get drawn into arguments, especially online, because it's not really beneficial. Moon in Libra wants peace. And so Mars in Aquarius is like the warrior of the community. So community activist. This is where the male energy is focused at the moment for the collective, and it's very much about doing things for the community, for society, for the benefit of society, and thinking in terms of a collective. So that's a very positive Mars energy for us to work with right now. Venus in Gemini, Venus has been moving through Gemini. It's the feminine aspect and the sign of relationships in the sign of communication. So this is all looking very positive. Right now is a good day to communicate and also learn new information and see how it all fits into place. Tonight the moon is moving into a square with Pluto and then Jupiter and Saturn. So this could bring up tensions, conflicts. We've got all this lovely Libra energy, but then it's coming square on to the difficult planets. So again, you could start out wanting to communicate, but then as I said, that argumentative energy could come in. So just watch out for that. When we get the squares to Pluto and Saturn, it brings up the problems and obstacles. So just look at these, be aware of them, be accepting of them, integrate them into your heart, and this energy will move through. Now the moon will move into Scorpio on Wednesday, building up to that powerful Lunar Beltane moon on Thursday morning. The full moon in Scorpio can be a challenging moon, and it can bring out the shadow. So it brings out everything that's hidden and suppressed that we haven't wanted to look at until now. So, we've been in this situation now for a couple of months, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. So much has been happening, so much has been going on. This is the moon which is going to bring out the hidden and suppressed fears. So just be aware that if you find yourself having these thoughts and feelings coming up, it's the Scorpio moon, it's bringing out everything into the light. So it's just showing you what's there, and then you can integrate and move on. It's an extremely powerful full moon. It's the full moon of alchemy, because when we bring all that is hidden to light, then we can integrate and become more whole beings with that magical alchemy that occurs within. So the sun in Taurus is illuminating the earth sign of Taurus. So it's getting us to focus on nature, connecting to nature, enjoying being at home, hopefully, enjoying those sensual pleasures, simple enjoyments, enjoying the moment and being content where you are. So this is the energy of Taurus. Now the full moon in Scorpio is coming to opposition with that. So it's bringing out all the deep psychological stuff which you may have not wanted to look at until now, or certainly a lot of people may not have done. So it's psychological, it's mysterious, it's bringing all that was hidden to light. So I think a lot could be revealed on this full moon, actually. I mean, new information is coming to light every day. New things are being revealed, and many people who seek the truth of the situation, are starting to build up a picture from many different sources of how things actually are, because we're concerned with the truth. So on this full moon, I think even more will come to light. And I think that people who were previously asleep will start to wake up, because they'll be presented with things that they just can't ignore, and the cognitive dissonance will grow too strong, and it may be shocking, but they will have to realize that everything is not as it seems, and there's more to this, and there is evil in the world, and there is a dark agenda, and we're doing everything we can to bring the truth vibration and bring the light, so that the light will prevail. Now this full moon in Scorpio is Lunar Beltane. It is also the festival of Wesak, which is the sacred festival of the Buddha's Enlightenment. And this is a very sacred time in India and Tibet, and it's believed that your meditation is actually more beneficial when you do your spiritual practice at this time in this month. So it's an extremely powerful time to meditate, do your meditation, do your spiritual practice. For this moon, if you want to do rituals, the Scorpio moon is a water moon, so of course ritual bathing, deep cleansing in Himalayan salts, Epsom salts, Dead Sea salts. Have your deep cleansing salt baths with essential oils. That's going to help to cleanse mind, body and spirit, and the deep water energy. So it's about cleansing your emotional body, bringing everything that's hidden to light, and doing an even deeper healing, purging those emotions. So it's very positive to work with water in that way. And of course Beltane is a fire festival, so if you do have some land or a garden where you can have a fire, then lucky you, that's amazing. If you can't, then light candles, light red candles, bring in that fire energy into your home, because the fire is cleansing and illuminating. So it's good to meditate on the energy of fire transforming your obstacles, and the energy of water, the element of water, washing them away. And of course burning sage, burning herbs and oils to purify your environment, because this is a moon of purification as well. There's a lot that can be accomplished spiritually at this time in this week, so it's a very powerful time. Having said that, this is not looking like an easy full moon. I mean, the Scorpio full moon is a challenging time anyway. It can be challenging for people because it brings out the shadow. But looking at this, just before the full moon, the moon is going to come into opposition with Uranus. And then it's going to oppose the Sun and Mercury, because there's a Sun-Mercury conjunction in Taurus. So the full moon in Scorpio opposite Uranus, that is very challenging. You're looking at unpredictable events occurring, being confronted with perhaps a challenging person or a challenging situation. So stay on your toes, don't let anything derail you, because it could be a very unpredictable, challenging time. And there's also a T-square to Mars in Aquarius. So Moon square Mars, Sun square Mars, and the Uranus isn't quite square to Mars, but again it's that possible conflicts, disagreements. So just remember to maintain your center, remain peaceful, and sail through it, and be the one that brings the light to the people around you. Be the one that brings the light to alchemize every situation and bring the healing, because of course Scorpio is the sign of healing. So yeah, a lot of things going on around this full moon. The full moon will be trine to Neptune in Pisces, which is a really beautiful energy. You've got the trine to Scorpio and Pisces, which is the deep psychic energy and the mystical, spiritual energy. It's an amazing time for healing, and it's an extremely powerful time for transmuting, doing that inner work and really healing, calling on spirit to transmute and transform what still remains and what is coming out at this current time for you. So do that inner work. It's a profound time for spiritual retreat, quite honestly. And we've also got the sun. Well, the sun and Mercury will be moving into a trine with Pluto and then Jupiter, which is easing up that energy. You know, a trine to Pluto will bring more ease to that challenging, difficult energy. So I feel that after the full moon, the energies will ease up a bit and we'll have some leeway to make more positive changes and bring something new, bring something different, find a new way of doing things and find a way through, because that's what we're looking for. So wishing you a blessed Lunar Beltane, Festival of Wesak. Have an amazingly powerful week. Blessings be.